This golden jackal is searching for something to eat at the moment. It is one of the apex predators here in northeastern Serbia. It could dare to kill a bigger prey, but searches for the rodents in the field. The hunt is harsh. There is not much to eat here, as the local farming companies frequently use insecticides and poison to protect their fields from insects and rodents. The northern part of Serbia, also called Vojvodina, is mostly covered in agricultural land. You definitely wouldn't call it a paradise for wildlife. It's more likely a sad story of an ecosystem destruction. But still, there are a few places where pristine nature has remained and rare and endangered animals still live. One of these places is Deliblatska Peščara, an area covering the land not far from our golden jackal. This place is the biggest true desert in Europe. Although it's covered in a grassy steppe vegetation, the soil is sandy and many parts of Peščara are formed into dunes. A steppe area that big is quite rare in this region, and many rare animals typical for this kind of habitat can be found here in pretty high numbers. Many amazing bird species call this place home. One of these birds digs holes into the sandy slopes where it nests. It's a European bee-eater, one of the most colorful birds of Europe. It spends a significant part of the day sitting on a branch waiting for some insects to fly around. A huge beetle just appeared near the branch. Bee-eaters have nothing to wait for and they hurry to catch it. One of them is successful and comes back with a prey in its bill. Now, the bee-eater kills the bug by punching with it to the branch, but the beetle is still alive and wants to escape. The bug gives it one more try and flies away, but the bird is skillful and will be able to enjoy a well-deserved meal after a while. This one even caught a horntail, an insect species imitating a dangerous hornet. Very few people live inside the area. Few shepherds inhabiting little houses in the middle of the steppe are the only people you will meet at Peščara. They have their herd of sheep, a few donkeys and dogs which help them to guard their animals. Not far from the grazing herd, something moves quickly in the tall grass. It's a snake, the Caspian Whipsnake. This individual isn't yet an adult, but already has something around 1.2 meters. But this species can reach a size exceeding 2 meters, and it is one of the longest snake species in Europe. It's an active diurnal hunter and uses its big eyes to find its prey, represented by rodents, birds, and even other reptiles. Caspian whipsnakes can be found all over the Balkan Peninsula in Eastern Europe, and their range even reaches up to northern Hungary. They prefer open, rocky or steep habitats, and thus Deliblatska Peščara is an ideal place for them. These snakes are non-venomous, and when they feel threatened, they choose a quick escape. Adult individuals are much darker, with an orange head and light belly. We are moving down to the southern border of the area, where the Danube River flows. Many animals that prefer water habitats find their home here. The die snake is basking on a branch, absorbing some energy needed for the hunt. The sand martins are nesting in the sandy banks in large colonies. And this is just a glimpse of the wildlife that can be found in the amazing area called Deliblatska Peščara.